What's going on, guys? In today's video I'm going to talk about what kind of miles per gallon I'm getting in my 2020 F250 6.7 liter diesel Powerstroke truck. I think that's a big question. I think a lot of guys have that question, you know, what kind of miles per gallon are you getting in the diesel? Does it make sense to go with like the 6.2 liter V8? First off, let me talk about my driving style and a little bit about like the area where I live. So I live in northern New Jersey. We have a lot of hills. I do probably about 20% driving through town, 40% driving through hills, and then probably about 40% highway driving. So that just gives you kind of like an idea of basically what I'm driving through every day. My average MPG over the course of like probably a couple hundred miles is 19.5 miles per gallon. I think that's pretty darn good. 2020 F250, I mean, almost 20 miles per gallon in like a modern diesel. I think that's really good MPGs. Now, I'm also going to do some calculations here to give you kind of an idea of what that costs per year. Now, cost of diesel in New Jersey right now is $3.20 per gallon. Let's say I do a hypothetical 14,000 miles per year. If I divide that 14,000 by 19.5, which is my average miles per gallon, that gives me a number of 718. And that would be the amount of gallons per diesel I use per year. Now, if I multiply that 718 by the cost of diesel, which right now is $3.20, the total cost in terms of diesel filling this truck up for the year for those 14,000 miles would be $2,297. Now, let's compare that to, say, a 6.2 liter V8 F250. So, according to my research online, the 6.2 liter V8 engine in like an F250 or 350, you'd expect to get about 14.5 miles per gallon. So that's 5 miles per gallon less than the diesel. I mean, that adds up over time. So the cost of gas is cheaper than diesel though, right? Cost of gas is $2.90 in New Jersey right now. So let's say you were to do that hypothetical 14,000 miles per year. Let's divide that by our average miles per gallon, which for the 6.2 liter gas engine would be 14.5, and we get a total of 966, so 966 gallons of gas per year. Now, if we take that 966 and multiply it by the cost per gallon of gasoline, which is $2.90 right now, the total cost to fill that gas truck up for the year would be $2,800. So over the course of the year, it would be $500 cheaper in terms of filling up your truck to drive the diesel. Now, I did another video about this. That $500 in savings in terms of fuel is ultimately canceled out by the additional maintenance cost of owning this truck, such as $200 a year more in insurance. Oil changes are more expensive. You need to use DEF or fill up the DEF tank every oil change as well. I did a video about that. I'd recommend you checking out that video, but just focusing on MPGs, you're saving about $500 a year in fuel consumption by driving the diesel. I'm going to fire the truck up right now. We'll go into our MPG calculator here. Zoom in a little bit. So I reset this the other day when I was on the highway. I mean, if you're doing mainly highway driving, yeah, I mean, you honestly could expect to see, you know, above 20 miles per gallon, you know, 21, 22 if you're really just doing straightaway highway driving. But I mean, if you're doing like, I never reset this from when I bought the truck, so over the life of the truck, I'm getting 19.1 miles per gallon. What I noticed, the first 1,000 miles or so of braking in the engine, the MPGs weren't as good as they are now. As the engine has broken in more, I'm definitely getting better MPGs. Like, as you can see right now, 19.5 MPG. So, yeah, on average, 19.5 miles per gallon. And that pretty much concludes this video. Hopefully this video has answered your questions on what kind of miles per gallon I'm getting in the 6.7 Powerstroke truck. If you have any other questions or video suggestions that you want me to make about this truck or just about the shop in general, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will definitely make a video about it. Catch you on the next one.